Good evening, boys and girls. Hey, well, what's going on? I am working on some stuff. As some of you may have noticed, my past few streams have not been the greatest, and then Friday night, I had some major issues. For those of you that might know me, you know how much that really irritates me. I really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy bringing the streaming to you guys and letting you guys be part of all the tournaments we have going on. Hey Rick, how you doing? So tonight I'm working on trying to fix some of the problems I've had with my streaming. I know what some of them were, and I'm somewhat new to it. So plan on being on here for a while, messing with some stuff. I'm going to answer some questions, so if you gotta hop in the chat room or chat box and ask away, and I'll do my best to answer it without sounding like a complete fool. And we're going to talk about some stuff we got coming up. I'll put that up there real quick. We've got another Tuesday night fight coming up. We'll be at Wise Guys on May 14th at 6:30 p.m. That's in Dixon, Illinois. It'll be Rick Carrillo versus James Brashaw. They're going to be playing two sets. One is a 9-ball, race to 12, and then they're going to play a set of 8-ball, race to 8. We will, hopefully, with all things working right, the sky blue thing is a reflective thing, Hollywood. In the tub thing, I'm not 100% sure. It could be your water quality. You might want to get a hold of the Culligan man. Hopefully we'll bring that stream to you. Right now things are looking a little better. I will be messing around with my microphone. You might notice I'm a little, there we go, mess with you guys a little bit. I'm working on stuff. I'm trying to get it better. I'm trying to get it to where I like it. Like I said, for those of you who know me, I have ridiculous standards for myself. We also have the Jay Bolfer Memorial 8-Ball tournament coming up in June, on June 8th. We are working with our sponsors that we have that help us out during our Friday night tournaments. Right now we have a few of them signed up to help us out. Affordable Tint in Dixon, Illinois, right there on North Galena. They're helping us out. Now we'll have some new flyers to put out with our sponsors added on there. YNL Cab is helping us out, and the Effervescence vape shop in Dixon is helping us out. Working on some more, so if you're a little local business around here and you'd like to help us out and get some cheap advertising, you can hit me up at TNT Tournaments at budiswiser.net, and we can talk it out. Now brace yourselves. I'm gonna frighten you for a moment here. Couple things about the stream that you may have noticed, may not have. I'm not sure how much I've been putting it up. Part of my thing is I've switched over a little bit. I'm trying to get you guys a little more involved and be able to interact with you more. This allows me to do more with the chats, and it also allows you guys to, if you want, help out with the stream, help out, put a little money back into the tournaments, things like that. As you all know, I do all this. I do all this pretty much free of charge. I don't charge to run any of my tournaments. I don't technically charge to come out and stream events for people. Donations and tips, of course, are always accepted. So, and you'll notice on the, I guess I wouldn't even know what side of the screen that would be on. I believe it would be the left one. I do have a huge head, don't I? I think it might be the way my camera's set up. I'm not sure. But it may be huge. On the left side of the screen, you'll notice the little empty mug there. In the description of the stream, you'll notice a link, and it states you can go there and help out, support the stream. If you click on that link, it'll take you to a page where you can make donations / tips. Any donations and tips will go right back into everything TNT does. It's not anything for me. Like I said, I don't pay myself to do this. I do this because I love the sport. I love bringing the sport to as many people as I possibly can. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to bring pool to a level that it deserves. We have just a ton of great players in this area. I can't look at myself anymore. It's freaking me out a little bit. I apologize. We have a ton of great players like these two, Rick and James. They'll be going head to head at Wise Guys on Tuesday night. It'll be a great match to watch. Basically, the reason I added the addition of the donations and things like that was so that we could build bigger prize funds, help upgrade stuff, so that our streams are better, so we can just really shine a better light on the sport. It feels weird to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it feels weird to go that route. But, it's things have to be done to help improve things, and I can only go so far. I put in everything I can, and just where it goes. You'll see a flyer up there too. I can't remember if I put that one in there. Every Friday night, we're over at Wise Guys for our weekly 8-ball tournament. It's a $10 entry. There it is. $10 entry with a $6 green fee, 100% payback. It's actually more than 100% payback. We have some really great loyal sponsors in Dixon that help us out with that tournament, and they help us put extra money into the pot to pay out the players that come down and put their time in, and so we have some pretty decent payouts. We limit our field to 16. It doesn't say on that flyer, and I will be changing that soon. We limit our field to 16. You need to be at Wise Guys by 6:45 for when we do the draw. And I'll say this, it'll vary a little bit. Sometimes it'll be 6:45. Sometimes it will be 6:50ish. Depends on how the field is. We take pre-registrations, and what that does is it secures you a spot up until that draw time, 6:45, 6:50ish. When we draw, if you are not there and have not checked in and paid, then if the field is filled, if we've pre-registered 16 people, and we get the draw time, and you are not there and paid, we will give your spot to anyone who is waiting there, and those are all first come first serve. We do this because we start so late in the night. We start at 7 o'clock, where our break is at 7 o'clock. Our first game is, and we do that because we have such great shooters that our races take us deep into the night, and we love to try to get the game. We love to get the tournament in, so that it doesn't come down to running out of time, things like that. And when we stick to our times and we start at 7 o'clock, we do very well. Our recent changes in some of the things we do, as far as like our greens fees and things like that, have really helped. And like I said, we have such great players. The races go on. They take a while. It just so and we don't want to rush people, but we keep a good pace. Anyone who's played in a TNT tournament knows that we keep a good pace, and we keep things moving. We don't like to make pool players sit because we know how much they don't enjoy that. So I will be switching between a lot of stuff here, just so you know, because like I said, I'm testing stuff. Just kind of running through some stuff on here. What else are we working on? Sorry, I'm looking at some stuff. Our races on our Friday night tournament are based on 2. The lowest a person will race is 2 games. And we're playing 8-ball, and that's you can't go much lower than, you obviously can't go much lower than that and keep it fair for people. Right now our races vary from 2 to 4. We capped our races at 4. We actually have some gentlemen that play that by the way we rank those are actually ranked higher and would be racing to more than 4, but we've capped it at that because of the time. We have looked at many options as far as changing that, and but with different work schedules of everybody, it's 7 o'clock just seems to be the easiest start time, and sometimes it's not even the easiest start time. We are starting to pick up more of these Tuesday night fights, and that's something that I'm really hoping we're going to do more of. I really enjoy those. This will be our 3rd one, and I really enjoy them. I'm hoping that we can do more of them. I'd like to see more people. I'd like to even go to maybe some other venues to do it. If you are interested in that, where is that? I have that, don't I? There it is. If that's something you're interested in, you can get a hold of us on our Facebook page or website or email us, as it says there. And we can work with you and get that set up, come out, and we'll stream it live. We'll provide promotion for it. Obviously, the more time that we have to promote it, the better it works out for you, obviously. So, I guess, like I said, I'm trying to do everything I can to promote this sport and build it, bring it back. I guess back's not the word. It's not like it disappeared, but just anybody who loves to play this they know how much more exposure it needs. I got a lot of ideas that I'm working on trying to get together. I've been approached by some people that would like to see us work with some of the younger shooters in town, and that's something I'm very interested in. I have one venue here in town where we can actually get the younger crowd in and they're able to play there, and I am working on setting up for now, starting it off as probably a monthly, maybe twice a month, juniors tournament. So if you know any young upcoming players that would be interested in something like that, make sure you have them get a hold of us. Stop by the website or the Facebook page. Tournaments. I need 8 people to run a tournament. I can do it with less, but 8 just works out better for everybody. It makes it a little more worthwhile. With the juniors, I would definitely like to see 8, just because it would, I would like to have that range. As far as the age on that, I'm not 100% sure. I know for a fact we have a couple of younger kids that would love to come and play, and I would love to see them. The venue that I'm looking at, I know will allow them, as long as they respect the tables and show the proper respect for what's going on. Which, like I said, at that point with them shooting, I know that they will. So I'm not terribly worried about that. I would love to see that get going. I've noticed a lot lately on Facebook. I know I've shared them on the TNT Facebook page. There's quite a few. There's a couple. There's one that really stands out to me. That's working in their way into promoting youth billiards, and I haven't reached out to them yet because they're still working on getting themselves set up, and I just want to kind of see how it goes. But I love the idea of it. I love what they're trying to do, and I wish them all the luck. And if there is a chance that we can do something to help them, I definitely would love to get into that. Trying to think. I'm kind of shocked, Hollywood. I would have kind of expected a few more goofy questions from you, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go back to a little more of my ginormous head here for just a second. There it is. What I'm doing right now is kind of messing with the software on a different computer just to see. Part of my streaming issue was basically I got a little too big for my britches, and started to make my computer work harder than it could, which was hurting my streams. And then tie that with some subpar internet, it caused some streams that I was just very unhappy with. If it wasn't for the fact that they did capture some great pool shooting, that even though you can't see it the best, I almost wouldn't even have left them up there. It is what it is. So I'm just kind of rolling through here, testing some of my scenes and seeing how they all work. I am in the process of trying to do more with the streaming, which means that I'm going to be advertising a little more about doing streaming that, along with either running more tournaments or just doing the streaming itself. I have no problems just going out and just streaming events for people. Recently we were in Princeton. Some of you may have seen that. It was a great time. A lot of good shooters there. It was a good tournament. I'm really glad I was part of it. Got to see one of our local shooters actually go out there and then take the trophy home, and it was really cool to be there and be a part of that. I really enjoyed it. I really would love to do more of that. So, of course, if you are running a tournament somewhere, or a league night, or something pool related that you would like streamed, and just don't have the means to do so, as long as you got some internet I can use, hit me up and I'll come out and we'll set you up. Things are actually looking pretty good right here. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go on with this one. You may see one more tonight. I have one other scenario that I need to test to make sure that this works okay. Trying to think what else I could mess with here. Oh, goodness. I was hoping I was going to get some more questions, but, Let's see what that's doing. There you go, Hollywood. There's my giant head again. Yeah, I changed the setting on my microphone. So if you're listening on headphones, this is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm enjoying it or not, but anyhow, sorry about that. Man. So, alright. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, I think, so I can check it out and see what I came across. Seen them flyers here. We'll run across one more time the Jay Bolfer tournament June 8th at Wise Guys. Our weekly Friday 8-ball tournament at Wise Guys. And then you will see our next installment of our Tuesday night fights. Yeah, but the things the things he would probably make me do for him frighten me a little bit, Bill. I don't know, but you know, $20 is $20. There was some good action going on tonight over at the Hollywood pub. I heard. I wonder if it's still going on. Actually, I saw some. There were some good goings. I saw who got the second one out of that Hollywood. Did you get one? You guys go even, or are you still playing, or what? I don't know. I'll have to check in and see about that. I'm gonna jump out of here for now. I'm gonna check out this and see how it worked out. Just looking at it as I'm doing it, it seems that it went well. I do need to kind of figure out that camera thing. I don't know if it's just because I got my big head right in front of it. I may be able to get my streams back to where I want them. We'll see. I may come back a little later and try a few other things. We'll see. If you're subscribed, you will get a notification and you will know all about it. I am working on. I was not able to stream Friday night. I tried. You saw about a 10-minute. I'm not even sure if I'd call it a stream. I only watched about 2 minutes of it, and it just made me very sad. But I did end up recording. The night. I only did the one stream table, but I recorded the matches throughout the night. So my plan is to get them together because I did them in segments. I had some time in between matches that I didn't want to just record a bunch of dead, basically. So I kind of stopped my recordings in between a few of the wait periods. So I'm putting them together right now, and I will try to get those uploaded. As soon as they get uploaded, you will get a notification about that if you're subscribed to the channel. So you'll be able to see some of those matches from Friday night. Friday night was a great tournament. We had a full field of 16, and actually quite a few extra people hanging around wanting to play that unfortunately we couldn't get in. But we had some great matches. Mr. Carrillo ended up winning. Mr. Brad Kessel took second place. Carl Banda took third, and Mr. French took fourth. Had a lot of new guys come out, some first timers to TNT tournaments. They came from Princeton, DeKalb. So big shout out to those guys for finding us and coming out and hanging out. So I appreciate the couple goofy questions. I'm going to go check this out, and I will maybe be back later on.